gonna be more clever, yeah. If a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'ma have to go down. I'ma have to go down. I'ma have to go down. I'ma have to go down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once. Six of the real, yo, six the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow, slip for sale. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma, said this to me.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. Xavier Smith bringing this back. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds Hyatt. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Stafford from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his 1st series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. He's across midfield into Rams territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Stroud completes it quick. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Quick throw right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Houston.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Has some room to work. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey.
1st down throw here for Stafford. He rolls to his right. That's grabbed inside the 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Monday.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Puka Nacua.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Chubb going for the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Houston.
Here we go.
Here's Chubb up the middle. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down, Texans.
All right.
First goes on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Third and long.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third down, Mixon gets it. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down.
Made at the 12-yard line. A 5-yard pickup. It's now fourth down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
5-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They're going to run on first down with Corum. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Stafford. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10.
Stafford now on first down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Every tight end worth their salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out.
And they take this in for the score. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And this drive will start inside the 25. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They kick the running back in motion. Stride to throw on first down. Escapes out to the left. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, Stroud. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Throw here, third down. He's got it, complete to Collins. Into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
One last play before the break.
Set! Hey, 54! 280! Alert! Drill right, 22!
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. No to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Oh, this big guy is moving to the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 7. Miami Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. Moving hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Hyatt with the grab. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Christian Harris on the stop. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. But the catch moves him to the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Big 20. 280. Tonight.
Now Stafford to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points, but boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an out.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And 20 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
Set. Moving hot.
Stafford now. Finds him on the crossing route. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Moving hot.
Finding Johnson once more. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
On the quick.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 250. Tonight.
To throw, Stafford. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hey, 5-0. Get him. 50.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Red. Tonight.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Johnson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Hey,
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Wait, huh?
Stafford's going to throw once more. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blue 60. Ready, hot.
Stafford throwing again. Connects with Adams again. And they take him down right along the 30.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Going right side, mixing with it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Pressure comes, Stroud.
at the 40.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Texans.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Tank Dell the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Rams, 21. Miami Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Easy. I'm coming. Double right.
On first down, here's Stafford. Has him running the comeback. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
It's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the
First down throw here for Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Monday.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
First and 10, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
At the 21-yard line.
10. Set.
It's Stafford once more. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stay 50. Middle. Look at him.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun now for Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down.
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
49-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans holding on to a field goal lead. Just a yard left to go on second down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
First down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
All right. On 18. What's that?
Keeping it with Mixon. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
First down, Texans.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
All right.
Here's Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
18. What's that?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He will have the Texans' 1st down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
So it's a win for the Texans. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.